Look at that. That is a crisp instruction manual. They really don't get much better than that, honestly. You got a little bit of a crease right there, but like no dog ears. That looks good.
What's up, cyberpunks and retro nerds? Welcome back to another edition of Neon Trash. Tommy the Hammer here, hanging out with Johnny Rocket. We're going to be doing a old school video game review here on the channel. Tonight we're going to be checking out the old Sega Genesis classic, Jewel Master. Me and my brother back in the day got the 8-bit Nintendo. We were gifted the Sega Genesis by my uncle, and this was one of the first games that we actually rented on that system back in the day. So Sega didn't really have their Simon Belmont and Castlevania that early on in the stages of the system. So I feel like this, in a weird way, was trying to capture that market.
Well, I'm super excited to play this.
Yeah, the concept of this game is definitely interesting, but we're going to check it out for sure.
Oh, show.
Stick around. Story short, Jewel Master is a ball buster of an old school game. From the opening frame to the final hair-pulling moment, this game wiped the floor with us wholeheartedly. Jesus Christ.
Like, I mean, it didn't help having to use the controller we had, but still, like, the way the enemies come at you and pop out of nowhere in this game is just... it's brutal. The hitboxes of the sprites are not the greatest, honestly. Like, it makes things pretty difficult. I love the concept, and I think, you know, with a little bit of, okay, you're just going to have to grind this out and memorize where the enemies are and, you know, mix all the rings around and figure out every combo you can, you know, early on. And you know, not be afraid to, like, switch back and forth. Like, you have to constantly switch up your rings. Which, I mean... you know, it's kind of funny, because you go into this thinking, yeah, I want to switch on my rings and make all these combos and do this cool shit. Then you find yourself having to fuck with it so much, you're on that screen for, like, way too long.
Yeah.
It's you get this great, like, RPG element, but then you're back to just side-scrolling, shoot-'em-up style.
Yeah.
So much comes at you for so many crazy angles that you can't, like, hit them, you know, and you eventually, you know, do get a couple of extra jewels of life, which helps a little bit. But, oh my god, like, they come a little too... it's so unforgiving when you've only got the 2 to start.
Once you got on a roll, I felt like you were like, okay, I can make it through this game, and then one little thing fucks you up. Like so many old school games back in the day, it was just about trial and error and trying to figure shit out.
I think this is also, it really is dated in that aspect. Like, they expected you to have, like... only a few games. Like, we have so many games at our disposal these days. It's ridiculous across all these platforms. Like, you know, at this point, maybe you had, you know, an 8-bit system and the Sega Genesis. Like, this might be your second one. Maybe it was your first. And you only have a few games. Well, you're going to be putting some hours into this because you'll need hours to really, you know, grind at it and figure out everything and try to do it as smoothly as possible. Like...
right.
Man.
We played it on normal, so I wonder if we played on easy, you get more continues and more lives and maybe the enemies are dialed back, but normal was a fucking nightmare.
I can't, yeah, you know, that's right, I forgot we did that, and to actually think of this game on hard mode, like, what the fuck?
What a weird game, definitely a relic of Sega's early, hey, we're just coming out onto the scene games, but I like that about it, because like those early games, they were dark and weird and like They were designed to break your balls.
I mean, yeah, it's got, I mean, a decent story to it as it opens up. You're like, okay, you like really...
Cinematic?
Yeah, you get what's going on here, but...
I'm gonna give this, honestly, 6.5.
Well, okay, I think that's pretty fair. I'm feeling, I think I'm going to also go at 6. I think this definitely has a potential to be 7 or 7.5 if we can get an actual fully functioning Sega controller.
And maybe try it out on easy.
Yeah. So, definitely it's enough to make me want to give this another go under better circumstances. But, I mean, I don't know. That's how shit happens here on Neon Trash. This ain't no fucking professional joint. What the fuck are you guys watching this for? Like,
I don't know, yeah. And there you have it, folks.
If you made it this far, thank you so very much for watching.
That's Jewel Master.
Don't forget to smash that like button.